One local farmer had been dreaming of, and now it's one that he'll probably never forget.
Don Morehouse has been farming in White County since the 1950s. Due to declining health, he hasn't been in a tractor in several years. Today, that all changed. News 18's Elizabeth Rentschler has the story of Don's final wish.
This farm off Morehouse Road in White County has been in the Morehouse family for 150 years. And since the 1950s, Don Morehouse has been running the show.
My mother was born in this house, and this is where we raised our family.
But in November of 2012, Don's health began to decline. Despite multiple trips to the Mayo Clinic, doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong. But there was one thing Don did know.
I was going to go to Mayo's for tests and things. And I thought when I got out of that combine that time, that might be the end of it.
I can tell you where I was in the field when he said he couldn't come back and drive anymore. So it's been tough.
Don and his wife moved to Westminster Village later that year, and all he could talk about was how he'd give anything for just one last ride in the tractor. At that moment, Westminster Wishes, a program that grants wishes to residents, knew they had to step in.
We all know Don is a longtime farmer and a very successful one at that, and we knew that it was probably going to be the last opportunity for him to get in a tractor, and we felt that it was our obligation to see if we could grant that for him.
And Monday, after months of planning and secret keeping, that wish was finally granted.
I just thought it was coming out to see the crops and look around a little bit and go back home.
We got up there and I said, Dad, we're gonna go put on some ammonia, and he said, well, we're just gonna drive around the lot, right? Like, no, we're going to the field. So that's when it hit. I think that's what we were gonna do.
Well, it just felt like old times, just the freedom of it and being out in the fresh air. Wish I could do it again.
To the people at Westminster, Prompt Ambulance Service, and his family, Don says he's forever grateful they even gave him the chance.
I appreciate them making this my day. I won't forget this Father's Day.
In White County, Elizabeth Rentschler, News 18.